Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming, and welcome back, Path of Exile, as we continue our journey further into the game and towards killing Kitava. Now we're going to start here by using this map device to go to Maligaro's map, and we are going to be summoning, like let's activate our auras and also summon our ice golem. It's going to be the first time when we're trying this new kind of setup. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how everything will work together. And hopefully all that investment is going to pay off. Make our life easier. I'm not sure it's going to make a huge difference for us at this point, but yeah. If we don't die, then we'll be happy. As you can see, it's a pretty dark place. Full chainmail, armor and energy shield, and my voice just scratched there. That's the problem with the colds. Well, I still prefer it to have it this way than what it was in the first few days. My voice breaking out, it's not that big of a deal for me. Superior Diamond Flask. Your critical strike chance is lucky. That could be a pretty good. Immune to freeze, shield, curses and stuns. So in a sense I prefer that. Though getting that extra critical strike chance could be good. What did we find here? We found an axe with 6 gem spaces. Why did it have to be an axe? Hopefully pretty soon we can find something like a bow or maybe an armor with the multiple links. Okay, we did really good there. Let's get this. We'll identify it later on, see if it's any good. And here is Maligaro, the artist. Let's throw a bit of a debuff on him. He causes something along the lines of a bleeding attack, so we really have to be careful. I'm not sure if it's not maybe chaos damage, but it definitely seems like something with damage over time. Okay, this is the next BC summon. Ah. Okay, as you can see with Maligaro, like with the map device, when you activate it, it gives you like 6 portals, and every time you go inside it, you will be losing one of those portals. So you have to be careful. Yes, to not overuse it. Or pay attention just to the amount of chances that you get. I don't know what's I guess in this quest line, I don't think it's anything happens if you don't succeed. I guess you'd get maybe another copy of the map or something. Ooh, another. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to get a few items that have those the 6 gems. That is really good news for us. Might not be yet what we need. There are good signs that maybe. Okay. So that was with the plague of frogs. Okay, let's summon these as well. Bring in the ballistas. Okay, let's avoid some of those attacks if we can. Throw in more marks. Okay. Well, we got him in the second chance, with our second chance.
Farewell.
And we can get the black venom here. Use the portal to go back and give Silk the black venom. This provides us with an obsidian key. Talk to Elena for reward. We can now access Chamber of Scenes level 2. Okay. Which is somewhere through here. How do we get to same Chamber of Scenes level 2? I think it was this way. I have a suspicion that it was this way. I see an exit here. Yes. So there we have it. We've unlocked Chamber of Scenes level 2. Okay, so far so good as far as our build goes. I really need to give our minion some life. Because he's suffering a lot. Maybe something like there was an increased elemental damage, like that can be added to our minion. And maybe something, if we can find something with minion life, it's going to be really good for him. So let's think about that as we go forward. Okay, level up again, that's good. Go here, let's bring down our ballistas, shoot at our enemies. Okay, let's bring some of these skills up as well. Ancient gauntlets, no hypnotic eye. Chromatic orb. Yeah, nothing too useful unfortunately in this particular situation. But as always, this is a game of luck. It's really random what you might get. So let's go to these. Now we have, or we will have, 8% to damage over time multiplier for bleeding, 40 increased damage against bleeding enemies. Finally, we get some bonus damage there. 25 increased damage with bleeding, and bleeding you inflict deals damage 5% faster. Here is where everything was increased, and now we also do extra damage for bleeding targets. This is wonderful. We don't need the hideout, we already have it. Okay, that's good. Anything important here that I could maybe improve? Like, I'm looking for more armors and evasion ratings like this one, right? Superior lacquered armor. I'll take that as well. Or was that with armor and energy shield? Yes. So just to change the type of armor we have on us already, so it shows us upgrades for the type of items that we're looking for. That's why I'm picking the normal ones.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Chance to bleed support. Secret passage, the den. Perfect. Earlier, I think, yeah, we did find the Trial of Ascendancy in the Chamber of Sin, so we can go forward. Let's go back home, talk to Elena, see what she will give us as a reward. Work with this. Can I do anything? Like, no, I don't think we have the links necessary to change into something else. Let's see. Armor and evasion rating. Definitely. So we'll need a blue link there. This one has fire resistance, chaos resistance, 17 maximum life and 16 strength. This offered us chaos resistance, which this also offers us, but it did give us some lightning and cold. This is going to be better. We're going to upgrade it in time. Let's change the color to a blue. Like, let's see, green. We're getting slightly unlucky with the rolls. Though being a strength and dexterity affinity armor, it's a bit difficult to get this, but we finally got it, so it's okay. We have everything in place now. Let's also identify the arrow quiver. It's not that impressive, so I'm not gonna change it just yet. For this hypnotic eye jewel, 33% increased evasion rating while moving. Good and bad. Like, when we're shooting our bow, we're sitting still, so it's not really helping us. What we could do here, like, we don't use 6 gem items.
I greet you.
So one of the things that you do when you have an item with 6 gem slots and you sell it, you will get 7 jeweler's orb. So this is a good item to collect and take it home and sell it. Is there anything here that... like I could split those around? Like I'm trying to think if there's a way to add this helmet in. And there is... and I'll do it like this. So
Goodbye.
what I will do is I'll try to get free slots. That's all that we needed for precision. Herald device, blade vortex. I'll put it inside here. And then I'll throw the ballista over on this side. Critical strike chance is lucky. We'll keep it aside for later.
Greetings.
Any 5 links here? No. Okay. Then what I would like us to
Journey
do
well.
is get a few more orbs of fusing.
Be kind.
The chance is pretty low, but I'm trying to get this to be 5 links. We might even decide to do it on this bow. It's not the best. There is a chance that it might become even better if we have it 5 linked and we keep the ability on it. We'll see. We'll decide more into the future.
Be kind, if you can.
Let's take a look at us now. Pretty well armored, pretty good looking. Let's go back into the den and continue our journey.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Yeah, we're really doing good now. Essence Drain, we'll take some of that. You saw that on magical enemies at least we're doing pretty good damage. Superior Tricorn. Okay, more quivers, we'll take that. Every little bit counts here. Every small improvement will pay off. And this is how this goes from this point onward. It's still going to be a while until we reach the end. It's more at that point that you start to make small increments, small improvements to your build, to what you've made already. It's very rare in the end game that you start to change everything, though it might happen. But for now, we were just doing small steps into fixing what we want to do. So we can go and upgrade our barracks to the next level to increase even further the size of the monsters, or we can change our mind and go for contains chest full of currency items. So we can go with that idea. The problem is though, we're still using an incursion. So I'm going to continue increasing the number of enemies here. Let's take care of the leader first. Good. Now that we've taken care of the leader, we're trying to find more ways out. Let's see if we can get some skis on us. There it is, a stone of passage here. I'm gonna open this chamber. Okay. So now we made the connection to the antechamber, which means more enemies. And there is a possibility of more benefits. The way I see that temple, it's going to be very difficult to actually fully explore it. Or at least to gain something good out of it. It's randomized every time you play, so there are moments when a lot of your temple is already connected, like you will see many of these already connected. But this one is pretty poor in that regard. So contains chest full of gems, we can go to level 2 or have additional lightning damage. No, I'll go to gems level 2. These enemies are still pretty tough. Let's go here, engage this boss. Okay, good. So we've taken care of him. The area is going to upgrade. These guys are pretty tough all in all. Let's take this. Okay, I've opened another path there to tormented cells. If we had more time, we could have moved further north. That is okay. So we should also try to find the last incursion. And there is a gate there, but I wanna first go for the incursion. Let's see. I was thinking whether our next skill should be the number of stacks, right? To go to 8 bleeding stacks. A 4 worm scale, which is our type of armor, but with 6 gem slots. Now linking it, you saw how difficult it is to link it to a 5 links. Linking it to a 6 links, it's even lower as a chance. We're not gonna try to link it to 6, but we're gonna try to do it with 5. Let's see. Increase the life of the Omnitech. Okay, increase item yield. Or reduce players' maximum resistances. Let's reduce it even further. Glass blowers bubble there.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Okay. Let's put in some of these. Hoo. Yep, the enemies are tough. Nice, we took care of him. Let's continue throughout the temple. Another stone passage there. So now we can connect one area here. Which means that now... and we had there another stone passage, which we could have connected even more. Okay, well, we'll need the connection here or here, and hopefully here. Nice, good progress. Aquamarine Flask. Creates shield ground on use, avoids cold damage from hits. Okay. Then that's it, we found the incursions. Now I'm just gonna head towards the south of the map. As you can see there, like besides the normal game, there is this multitude of mechanics of leagues that have been around. They're part of the story and somehow it really enriches the legacy. Not everything works as a lore, in a sense, but it's still pretty good. It's really fun as you can find many different mechanics that you might enjoy yourselves. So give it a go. As I said before, the point of this playthrough is to give it a go yourself, and it will be the same goal will be for my future playthroughs as well. Okay, let's throw in a few more skills. Let's bring our golem out again. Increase that critical strike chance.
My mana is gone.
Okay. We managed to defeat him. Perfect. So close. Battle Lamellar, let's take that.
Turn away the tyrant's face, and kingdom end without a trace. When you try to control
25 reduce physical damage over time taken while moving. That's because when you're bleeding, if you move around, you lose life a lot faster. And 25% chance to avoid bleeding. That could be pretty good. But I'll stay with what I have now. Let's see. 6 to 12, 5 increased damage. Not that great of a bow. Armored and energy shield. Well, this is okay, but not really great. And this might be useful later on if you're fighting some freezing enemies. Let's talk to these people. We're looking for Groot. Aramir is giving us a skill point.
Go with courage.
Helena is giving us a necklace. Let's try this one. You can inflict bleeding on an enemy up to 8 times. Your bleeding does not deal extra damage while the enemy is moving. 50 less damage with bleeding. So it's going to decrease our bleeding per second to half, which is a pretty big difference. However, it's going to be increasing the rest of our abilities. I mean, we can stack it up to 8 times. If it's not going to work, if we see that it is not working, then we are going to bring it back, remove it. Okay, well, where are we now? Okay, we need to go there. For all these quests. Okay. So back to the Waypoint.
Another good find.
More sulfite. Affected Ursa.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Peer support level up. Now I'm really thinking what to do in the following episodes. On one side I would really go for a tiny bit more delving, like in the mine, going down in the mine, because we are pretty full here and we might get some extra upgrades, collect even more. On another side, I would really like to go and do some of the contracts that we've gathered so far. Seems pretty important, plus we can get some currency, which we could use to link our items. We might even find some 6 links items, or at least a 5. Plus, those contracts are under-leveled already, so maybe I'll do them on my own and show you some contracts that are really worth doing. The only thing that I'm worried about is that we might find some items that might be cool to use, and that moment passes. Asmeri Shrine. Yeah, put down the necklace. Now we can talk to Helena. Or to Helena. Okay, let's look for Grutkul. Okay, another level up here. Let's see, 4 to damage over time multiplier for bleeding. Strength damage bonus applies to projectile attacks damage as well as melee damage. Iron grip. This is good. This could be really good for us. Let's see, there was one more bleeding, right? Yes, and it's here. So it could go through here. Or we could go through here with Jewel, Golem's Blood. I think this increased evasion and armor and elemental resistances is good. Plus these smaller nodes here. I think I like that. Glorious leather. Another one of these rings. Better helmet. No, a worse helmet. And I won't be keeping it, even though it has the links. Let's see, is this? Yes, this is where Grutkul is. So we'll defeat this beast and then we'll put a cut into the episode. Fleet arrow. Let's see, Alva. Contains chest full of gems, go to level 3. Contains chest full of gems and a device that can corrupt gems in a special way. Sure. Let's go for that. It seems that the damage stacking works pretty well. We can get a few attacks on them. They seem to be working well. I do need that bleeding support just to increase the damage. Well, at least we took care, we opened a door and we took care of the guardian. He was using poison as well. Well, we got something good out of it. Superior Callus Mask. What's this? Elemental Thorns. Allies resist elemental damage. I don't think I ever paid attention to anything like that before. Okay, it seems like it's going to take us a bit more time. There's another quest here where we have to collect a bunch of fireflies. So I'll put a cut in here and we'll come back tomorrow where we continue the quest that we have on hand. So I guess for the moment, I thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.